All right, now, so let's go ahead and move to the next part, which is displaying the shows that are related to these categories. Um, so what I want to do is actually go ahead, let me now close this off. I want to go ahead to my app, HTTP. Actually, before this, I want to go to routes, and I want to go to web.php. I want to go ahead and copy this, and I want to go ahead right here and just go categories. I want to paste this in. So this right here should be show slash category like this. And right here, I'm just going to pass in the category name right away. All right, so I'm going to go category underscore name like that. All right. And I want this to hit the category function, and the name will be enemy.category. Let's save this now, copy this, and I want to go to my controller. All right, so there we go. I want to do a new function right after this. I want to copy this one. All right, so let's copy this. Let's go right here and paste. I want to cut this and paste like that. All right, so right here, I'm just gonna go ahead right here. I'm gonna go category underscore name. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead right here. I'm gonna delete all of these, and I'm gonna go. Actually, I'm gonna go where. I'm gonna select from. Yeah, I'm gonna grab from the shows, of course. Just gonna go right here and make this plural. So I'm gonna go where. Let me see where the genre equals the category ID right there. So I want to grab the shows, you know, based on the genre right there, which equals the category ID. Sorry, the category name. All right. So I'm gonna go right after this. I'm gonna go get like that because I want to get a collection, of course. So I'm just gonna go right there, and I'm gonna return a view. I'm gonna pass in this data. All right, and this view it will actually be, if we go to our own design, let me close this now, we do not need it. We will see a categories.html page like this. All right, so this is the page that we're going to be using right there. So let's call this just category simply. All right, so now let's save this. Let's copy this and let's go to resources. Let's go to views. Let's go to layouts, not layouts. Let's go to shows. All right, so I'm just gonna go paste this .blade.php like that. All right, so now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go after the header. I'm gonna grab the div that will allow me to display. All right. All right, so let's unfold this or fold this. I'm gonna grab like that. All right, so where is the end exactly? All right, so there it is. There it is, the section. So let me copy now. Let me go right here and let's paste. All right, so it's looking kind of huge. I did not expect that at all. Now let's go right at the top and let's go and grab this div also. Let's paste like that. All right, so what we want to do right here, we want to go ahead the enemy dash watching. I want to copy this and I want to go right there and paste this. I don't want this to be here. All right, so at the bottom I'm gonna go end section and this whole section, and I'm gonna go right at the top. All right, so I don't think we need those two right here. All right, so this is the home route, home, like that. And what else? All right, so now let's go ahead and view this design. Let's go ahead and try and view this page. All right, so the page will look like this. All right, so great. Let's now go ahead and go right here. So instead of this, let's grab this dynamically. So I'm just gonna pass in the category underscore name, which is simply this right there. All right, so let's send this right along here. So let's save. All right, so I'm also gonna go at the bottom, and I have a couple of shows, I have a couple of devs, and as always we only need one. So let me delete every and each one of those. We will probably like have a big number of shows, so we do not need any of those right there. I don't know why I set all of this right there. All right, so this is kind of ridiculous, you know, but we're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna delete all of those. All right, so now let's delete this. Let's go ahead right here, and I want to go for each shows as show. All right, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna grab this div, cut and paste, and let's go ahead, copy this, and let's go right here and just go asset. So this is the image part. So I'm just gonna go asset slash image slash, and let's go ahead right there and paste the show word or the show object, and let's instantiate the column image from it. So this is the part for the episodes. I'm gonna remove this, and this is the part of the comments. I'm also gonna remove the comments and the views. We're not gonna display those, and this will be a TV show. And this right here is actually the name right there, and this will actually display the details of this show. All right, so I'm just gonna go enemy details. I'm gonna simply pass in the show ID. All right, so now let's save. Let's see what's gonna go down. All right, so now you hover over this now. All right, so we did not even touch the part right here in the header. All right, the category is in the header right there. It's actually in app.blade. So what we want to do now, we want to go ahead right here, and we're gonna go route, and we want to make this dynamic. So I'm gonna go enemy dot category right there. I'm gonna simply pass in the category name. All right, so let's now save this. All right, so there we go. So there it is right there. So if you hover over each and every one of those, you can see at the bottom left, down at the bottom left, that we're going to slash category and slash, and simply the category name is completely dynamic. So if I click on this, for example, the action, all right, so undefined variable category name right there. All right, so let me go back to the controller. So as you can see, I passed it in right there, but it's not category name. I think I saved this. So let me copy it. Let me go right there. Let me go right here. And yeah, I just made a typo, so just save this. So now it should actually refresh. All right, so we got the action right here at the top. And yeah, this is still messed up because of the design. So let me go, possibly need like the design things for this, like for the style for example, right there for the color and the margin. So I need this to be here, and let me save. All right, so now we're getting up there, but there is still a bunch of things. So I'm just gonna go ahead also and paste this right there without the margin. Just need the color. All right, so save. All right, so there we go. All right, so now we have this over there. We have only one show right there, and there it is actually. And as you can see, the link right there is dynamic for the show. So we can go to the details page, but still the image is not showing up right away, and possibly it's because we forgot to delete this static part. So save this now. All right, so there we go. If I actually go ahead right now to adventure. All right, so here we go. We got now our show adventure right there, and I still want to customize this a bit. For example, I want to go at the top. I want to go right there. So there is the categories part. All right, so this will basically will go to the categories link, and I don't think we have this. All right, so I'm just gonna comment this, and I'm gonna go right there. I'm gonna go category underscore name right there, and save this. All right, so now it's actually looking a little better, I would say. So yeah, we have also this section, which is the For You section. Do we have time to work with this? All right, I guess that we can display a couple of static shows right here. So let me go to enemy controller, and let me copy this, let me paste. So I'm gonna grab a couple of shows. So I'm just gonna go let me remove this. So I'm just gonna go select, and I'm gonna go order by let me see, order by name. I'm gonna order this ascendingly or something like that. All right, then I'm gonna simply go take. I'm gonna limit this to like a number right here to the 4 right there, for numbers only. Sorry, for 4 shows. So I'm just gonna go For You shows right there. Right, so let's copy this and let's send it in. Let's say basically. All right, so now I'm gonna go right at the bottom right here, the bottom of this, and we will see that we have a couple of shows. So there we go. So now let's delete these shows, and let's go right there for each right there. And if we go For You shows as show right there, and I can simply cut this, paste like that. So if we copy this, and if we go to asset, we go assets slash image right there. If we go slash and simply concatenate this and go image like that. Let's now delete this part. Let me copy this. So this is TV instead of movie, and this right there is actually the name, and we're not going to display the view right there. All right, so save this now. All right, so there is a problem with the design. So let me go right here. Let me go width. gonna keep this like 100 pixels, and height, I don't think it's pixels, but I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna keep this 70. All right, so there we go. I guess that, you know, just there is a problem with these images because they're not the right size, you know, anyway. So all right, so there we go. I want to actually fetch the dynamic link right there. So I guess that we have this right here. Let me copy this. Let me go right here. Let me paste and save. All right, so there we go. If I click on this now, we should go to the show details page. All right, and this will also be the same. So yeah, this is it for this video. And the next one, maybe we will go ahead and we will create a link right here, and we will fetch the shows that this guy followed. All right, so yeah, this will be all, and I will see you on the next video.